Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am a subject teacher of social study, and in this video, we are going to discuss about the ports and cities. And in our last video, we have discussed about life in the coastal state, and in this video, we are going to discuss about the ports and city. So, student, look at this topic. Today's topic is ports and cities. Waterway are the cheapest means of transport. They are suitable for heavy and bulky goods. The student, waterway are the cheapest means of transport and they are suitable for heavy and bulky goods. Seaports, harbor, shipyard. So students, seaports are the places where ship and boats are load and unload cargoes and peoples. And harbors and shipyard are also located near seaports. Harbor are the places where ship take shelter in stormy weather, and shipyard are the places where ship are built and repaired. So student, now let us discuss about the major seaports in India. There are 13 major seaports and 200 non-major seaports, that is intermediate and minor seaports in India. So student, the 13 major seaports are run by the central government and 200 non-major seaports are run by the state governments. So student, now we will discuss about the 13 major seaports in India. That is, 6 are situated in western coast, 6 major seaports are situated in western coast and 7 major seaports are situated in western coast. So student, we can discuss we will discuss about the seaports through this map. Student, look at this. First, look at this. This is the Kandla seaports and it is situated in Goa and it is the oldest port after independence. Now look at the next. That is Mumbai and Jawaharlal Nehru port. It is situated in Mumbai. Both are situated in Mumbai and Mumbai ports is the highest capacity ports. Now look at the next, Marmogo. It is situated in Goa. Next, New Mangalore is situated in Kerala. And look at the next, Kochi is situated in New Mangalore is situated in Karnataka and Kochi is situated in Kerala. Now look at the other side. Look at this, Tuticorin, Tuticorin, Chennai and more. So student, there are 3 ports in Tamil Nadu. Starting Tuticorin, situated in Gulf of More, is the largest marine park of India. And the next port in Chennai, and this is the completely artificial port in India. And after that, the third port in Tamil Nadu is Enmore. And now look at the next, Vishakhapatnam. It is the deepest natural port. It is the deepest natural port. Next one is Paradweep. It is situated in Odisha. Look at this. Paradweep is situated in Odisha. And it is a specialized port in export of iron ore. Now look at the next, Kolkata and Haldia. Both ports are situated in West Bengal. Kolkata and Haldia both are situated in West Bengal and Kolkata is situated in Hooghly River. So student, now look at the topic, ports and cities. India long coastline has helped the growth of a number of ports on both the coastal plain. So student, India long coastline because there are 2 coastline India, eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain, and both this coastal plain help to develop the number of ports on both coastal plain, like eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain. Ports are places. So student, what is port? Ports are places where ships and boats are load and unload cargoes and peoples. Look at the next page. Ship reach lands are loaded and unloaded. The major ports on the western coast are Kerala, Mumbai, Panaji, Bangalore, and Kochi. Kandla, Mumbai, Panaji, Mangalore, and Kochi are situated in western coast, and Kolkata, Visakhapatnam, Chennai, and Pondicherry are the ports which is situated on the eastern coast. The student, I hope you all understand about what is port and how many ports on eastern coast and how many ports on eastern coast. So student, I hope you all understand about this, the ports and cities, and you have to read and learn about the ports and cities. That's all, and thank you.